Good afternoon, Cardinals. It's Maddie.
And I'm Kelsey, and here are your daily announcements. We will be having a job fair for our seniors who are looking to go into the workforce after graduation. There will be a variety of companies attending who are offering great wages, benefits, retirement, etc. It will take place during first hour, second hour, and core advisory on Thursday, April 14th. More detailed information on this event is coming soon. The ACT Plus writing will be administered free of charge to all 11th grade students on April 5th. Scores from this test are the same as any other ACT administration and can be submitted to colleges of the student's choice.
April 5th will be the asynchronous day for students in grades 9, 10, and 12. Grade 11 students will be reported to school by 7:40 a.m. and bring an ACT-approved calculator, a number 2 pencil, and a picture ID. Part-time STEP students will take the ACT at Coon Rapids High School. When you arrive at the school that morning, look for the wall list that will tell you what room you are testing in. There will be no makeups for this test.
Do you want to be part of an educational revolution? Anoka Hennepin School District wants your input into what schools should be. You may never have this chance again in your lifetime to help make real changes to our educational system with Anoka Hennepin School District, Minnesota, and/or the nation. Make your voice heard. Do you think school is pointless?
We want you.
Do you think school is just fun?
We want you.
Do you think the current curriculum is irrelevant?
We want you.
Do you think graduation standards need to be revamped to better reflect the world?
We want you.
Do you feel unprepared for the real world?
We want you.
Consider joining What School Can Be Club. The first meeting will be today, Thursday, March 31st at 1:30 in room 110, Mr. Klein's room. Come see what it's like to be a part of a true educational reform. Today's lunch will be beef meatballs. Hey, Kelsey and David.
Yeah.
Why did the robber jump into the shower?
Why?
He wanted to make a clean getaway.
Haha, that's funny.
Have a good day, Cardinals.
We are putting a bow on this winter season and giving you all the net results. Let's dive in and celebrate the Cardinals' athletic programs. So take off your coat and join in all the fun as we jump around from sport to sport. Sports Night is next. The Cardinals gymnastics team won just by competing this season, when the easy route may have been to fold the program. They only had 6 or 7 girls sign up when registration opened, not enough for a full team. But instead of giving up, the Cardinals went out and recruited the athletes they needed to fill the roster. Cardinals more than doubled the number of girls in the gym by opening day, and many of the newcomers brought surprising skill sets. You could definitely say they were winners the first time they touched the match for varsity competition, but that was just the start of the journey. The team scores rose throughout the schedule for the Cardinals, and they posted a season best 116 in their final meet of the regular season. They weren't able to celebrate a win, but they were able within a point of Park Center. And in the low to mid 120s that some other teams were scoring is definitely within their reach in the near future. The Cardinals added 10 new girls at the beginning of the year, and that includes 5 middle schoolers. They only had 3 seniors and only 1 that was in the top 5 varsity every meet. So this was a learning and building year, and realistically a year that took the program from the verge of collapse to one with a hopeful outlook on the future. Yeah, this is definitely a program that it was impressive, the fact that they were able to recruit those other girls to be able to compete for this full season.
Well, the swimming and diving team will lose an incredible leader, but his younger teammates have already shown the team is in good hands. Tyler Schultz capped off an amazing high school career with his 4th straight state tournament appearance. He was one of only 4 seniors on the roster, so it's easy to see they will return a lot of points next year. Cardinals were 3-4 in dual meets this season, including a pair of victories over Champlin Park, second meet in the conference 9th place meet. They finished 12th in the Maroon and Gold Invite, 6th at True Team, and an impressive 4th place at Section, which included beating Blaine, a little revenge for their dual meet loss to the Bengals earlier in the year. Tyler Schultz was section runner-up in the 200 IM and section champ in the 100 breaststroke, meaning he qualified for state in multiple events in each of his 4 high school seasons. His 3rd place finish in the breaststroke at state was the best of his career. Schultz was guaranteed points every meet, but the Cardinals had a number of others that were reliable scorers. Sophomores Nolan Schultz and Mitch Tronson and junior Nate Larson were also big contributors every night. Tronson just missed qualifying for state with a third-place finish in the 500 free at sections. And there were a lot of other contributors going down to the 9th grade and even middle school levels. And as a team, the Cardinals dropped tremendous amounts of time throughout the season, so they'll be well positioned to start next year.
Well, the Nordic ski team sent a pair of Cardinals to the state meet, one from the boys team and one from the girls team. It was a great way to finish a solid season for these teams. Both squads had a nice surge in numbers to start the year, and they saw their times drop consistently throughout the schedule. Like most sports, one of the best things this season was to see everything back to normal. The Cardinals were able to compete in full races, including tournaments. And for the first time in several years, the team got to experience a full winter camp. They had a lot of new skiers, but they also had a lot of veterans, especially on the boys' side. That helped them be more consistently successful on the score sheet, grabbing 1 first place and 4 second place finishes in conference meets. While the boys' team had a group of senior and junior leaders posting the top time, the girls' story was different. Senior Lila Gilliard was their fastest in every race, and the others that contributed to team scores changed a lot, and featured girls from every level down to the 7th grade. Gilliard and junior Erin Casey both qualified for the state for the 2nd straight year, and both improved their finishes, grabbing 43rd and 32nd places respectively. Both teams will feel the sting of graduation in slightly different ways. The girls will lose their very best skier, while the boys will lose 3 of the top 5 guys that helped them take 3rd at sections, their best finish in years, and that really was a great finish for them.